Okay, so we ended on this one. Let's do a little bit more practice before we do actual practice. So the next one we're going to do is sodium. And sodium is here on the periodic table. It's on row 3. And the block is S, and it's 1N. So I know that my endpoint is 3S1. So if I go to my chart over here, here's 3S. I'm going to put one arrow in, and it's going to be up. We always do up first. Now, what this means is, if this is my endpoint, then everything below it is filled. That's what that means. And again, based on the Aufbau principle, I'm going to start here on row 1, S block, 1, 2. 1 up, 1 down. Then I'm going to slide down to row 2. Lithium, beryllium, S block. 1 up, 1 down. Then, still not there yet, over to the P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need 6 arrows in that P block to finish this out. 1, 2, 3. I filled it based on Hund's rule. And now I'm going to pair because of Pauli. So now I have down, down, down. And then, as we did earlier, we went to our endpoint, we slid down to row 3, and now I'm there. So again, some people like to think about finding their endpoint first, and as soon as you hit their endpoint, they fill everything else. The last thing you have to do is write out your configuration, and always, you start at the bottom. 1S2, 2S2, 2P6, 3S1. These are always in numerical order. Notice no commas. And the electrons equal the exponents. So another way of checking this is sodium's atomic number equals 11. And we mentioned earlier I can count my arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 arrows. Yay! Okay. Now, 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 gives me 11. So this one's done right. So now let's look at a little bit further one. Let's look at chlorine. Okay. Chlorine is over here. Again, let's focus on our endpoint. So if we go across, we're going to find that chlorine is in row 3. It's in the P block. And now I count how many blocks it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the 3, P. Now I need 5 arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, I've filled each room first. That's Hund's rule. Then I paired based on Pauli's exclusion principle. Now, since this is my endpoint, that means everything else below that point is filled. Okay? Since I know that every box has to have 2 electrons, I can simply just start filling the boxes. But I want to show you again. I'm starting here, and I go 1 to 2, 1, 2, then I'm down to row 2, 1, 2, then I'm going to cross to the P block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down to 3S, up, down, boom, boom, and then across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once we have that, we check our arrows, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I have 17 arrows. Chlorine's atomic number is 17. So now I need to write this configuration. I start at row 1, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6. Whoops, I messed up. Look at that. That would be 18. I only put 5 arrows in there. So it's 3p5. Again in order. Then I add up my exponents. 2 plus 2 is 6, plus 6 is 10, 12, plus 5 is 17. I'm good. Okay. The last thing I want to note on here before I stop this video is we've also talked about group numbers for the elements, and if I look strictly at the 3p and the 3s, how many arrows is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And chlorine is in group 7. So again, there's just a lot of organizations with this as far as how we can use it, and we'll keep practicing.